discuss.
They're all gone now. I'll give you my number. I gave out all my radio cards.
Okay, well,
This is one of my history cards.
yeah, okay. So, I live in Jackson Ward.
Okay. Where about in Jackson?
I'd love to know, Gary.
Apologize.
Oh yeah, I live at 407 West Clay. All love, baby.
Apologize.
All love, baby. All love.
Just a little.
I know.
Especially when you
All right.
said what you
So hit
said.
me up. Take my number down. You got a cell phone?
No.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, wow. People always say that.
Oh, okay.
Old
That's
school.
new.
Old
Because
school.
I'm sure you're aware that people in high places are probably leaders of a lot of those organizations.
Yes, I'm very aware.
So to dismantle those organizations, what you think will have to happen?
There has to be courage among elected officials
No.
at the highest level. Yes, there has to be courage.
Bloodshed. That's the only way.
Well, that's the American way.
That's the only way.
That's the American way.
That's
It may
the
come
only
to that.
thing only thing these people know is bloodshed.
And that's historically rooted in fact. I agree with that.
That's it.
Okay. So we
Any
agree.
other way of doing it, it sounds good. But in a real world, I know what's got to happen. In a fantasy world, yeah, that's cool. You know, we can talk all day. How long we been talking? Okay, so
Good point.
it's
Isn't
pretty much.
today's world the fantasy that the guys 100 years ago? We've reached fantasy, not perfect, but haven't we, like today's reality is an old-time fantasy. Maybe there's a fantasy 100 years from now without bloodshed. Maybe that guy's not worth your time, you know?
But that guy belongs to organizations such as he brought up, right? He's not the only one. It's millions and millions of them that live on this soil. Do you think they just gonna lay down and change their ways?
I don't know what they...
For people like him and I to prosper in a way that we should be able to prosper with all the mountains put up in front of us to climb, and once we do get to the top, kick you right back down.
That's it. So let's stay strong, brother. Keep the fight. All righty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, brother.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you for mixing it up. You know, it's you guys are diametrically opposed because I think he's going the peace route and you're going
I mean, I'm
realism.
peaceful. I'm peaceful, but
Okay.
I'm also a realist. I'm not gonna fool myself into believing that it's gonna happen peacefully. Nothing happens peacefully in this construct that we live in. Everything is bloodshed, man. The people in power, they can change anything they want. Just like that, overnight. Am I wrong?
All right.
Huh? Come on, talk to me. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? The people that control this construct can change anything in it at any given time they choose to.
I mean, I see a lot of just incompetence up there. You know,
It doesn't
look how
even
they
matter
handled
whether
the
they're
pandemic. You think
incompetent
they're
or
gonna
not.
Save racial.
It doesn't even matter if they're incompetent. What I'm saying is they can choose to change things. They change things overnight like this. Look at the law that they just implemented. Look at this dude, he got a mask on. They can mandate that change right there overnight, right? Just like they mandating shots for everybody. They changed that overnight. It was illegal to wear masks at one time. Anywhere in the country. If you put a mask on, they would lock you up, man. They would come and arrest you. Now they're mandating that you wear a mask, right? They got people running around with masks on, shooting up all over this country right now. The world is purging, man. They are allowing the people to purge each other, man. It's crazy. Y'all might think I'm crazy. Look what's happening around you.
I don't think you're crazy. I just hope that we don't have to be as realists as you. I mean, I'm hoping we're not heading towards like a violence, or we're finding. You know, I'm not asking you to be content with your situation. You're not content. You're saying you're getting kicked while you're down, but you want change. You got these nut jobs who like piles of guns. I mean, I don't want to see you get hurt. No,
None at all.
I wasn't trying to conflate guns with nut jobs.
Nothing wrong with-
Some
I mean-
nut job rolled up on them.
Nothing wrong with
Or let's
guns.
say outdated opinion.
That guy could roll up on you with a bucket full of knives.
That's right. That's right.
It ain't the gun issue.
Yeah,
It's the person with the gun.
It's who's holding.
It's the person with the gun.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, a lot of our freedom is with
Where
the
I grew
gun.
up, we didn't have all this because it was all white. I grew up in Maine. I had one black friend growing up.
See that?
He was raised by white people, so I didn't grow up with all this racism, and I didn't understand it. But
So
we
you're,
all got mountains to climb, and if you're not in the group they want you to be in, then you're out, right?
you're like the ivory tower perspective.
I guess. I don't
You know,
know.
it's like he was shielded from racism by just not even having different
Yeah,
races.
right, because
Like-
they shielded you, so you never interact. You
I
said
don't
one.
think I was shielded. I just wasn't there.
No, so that's shielded. See, your parents could move anywhere they want in this country.
Yeah.
They could have chosen to move into a black neighborhood
Yeah.
and been around black, but they chose not to. They chose to live outside of that, to put you in a world where a false world,
Well,
so to say.
My family was poor growing up, so they didn't have a choice.
Okay.
They did what they had to do,
I got you.
right?
Okay.
So we didn't have all that choice, but
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't meet people of different color or races until I got in the military, and everybody was on the same team. You know what I mean? So I was
sure
lucky
about
there too. Huh?
You sure about that?
I thought
Because a
so.
lot of people go to the military, train, and then come home and be terrorists. And start those 900 organizations that this guy was just mentioning.
Well, I didn't end up doing anything like
No,
that. But I
I'm
feel
not
like
saying you.
I understand what you're saying.
You know exactly what I'm saying.
But the oath I swore was to protect our nation, foreign or domestic, right? And if you follow the rules laid out before us by the Constitution, which apply to us all, hopefully everybody thinks that, but not everybody does.
No, they don't.
But they should apply to us all.
They should.
So we should all be on that same mentality, I think. Because those,
In a perfect world.
right? But we're not in a perfect world. But we all
What's
got
your name?
mountains.
I'm Anthony.
Matt.
Matt, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So we all got mountains, right?
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, you too, sir.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
What's your name?
And Anthony.
What's your name
Chris. I'm
again?
Chris, man. Nice to meet you.
You too. Yeah.